And I love New Mexico living. New Mexico is where I love to be.
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Monica Wicki and this is New Mexico Living, the strangest week of the show. 2 days with Logan and no me, now 2 days of me and no Logan, and then rounding out the week with just Logan again. So thank you guys for hanging in there with us as this is kind of a funky week post Balloon Fiesta. But we do have a good show headed your way, so let's just go ahead and get into things. Bernalillo County has once again selected a handful of original artworks by Albuquerque Public School students to be featured in this year's local election. I love that they do this. So the county says it received more than 200 submissions from students for the 2024 I Voted sticker design contest. Now, 6 of those have been chosen to be handed out at the polls alongside the winners from last year's general election. The new designs showcase New Mexico's landscape, hot air balloons, flowers, and more. Early voting, it began on the 7th and it will continue at the county clerk's annex through Friday. Election day is Tuesday, November 4th. First and foremost, so important that you get out and you vote in these local general elections. Obviously, people vote in the big ones, the presidential election, the gubernatorial election, but when you vote, on these local elections here, those are the ones that impact you each and every day. So just be sure to get out, cast your ballot, let your voice be heard. But I love that they have this sticker design contest to let kids not only feel involved in the process. Obviously, these APS students, they're not old enough to vote, right? But they're still a part of the process. They get to be creative, they get to showcase how they view New Mexico, and so just a really special thing for them to get to do. So congratulations to those students whose designs were selected. Very, very cool. Okay, the hippo herd at the biopark is welcoming a new calf. Take a look.
Oh, there it is. Look out. Oh, good girl, Mama. Good girl, Karen.
How am I supposed to read this script when the video is that cute? All right, according to the biopark, Karen the hippo went into labor on Tuesday morning and successfully delivered her new little calf just after 9. The biopark says Karen and the calf, whose gender and name have not been released, are doing well and they are staying close to each other.
Mom nurses the baby. Karen's good at it. We've already seen it several times today. It all happens underwater. So Karen will roll on her side and you'll see the baby down there suckling.
Mo, the calf's father, will turn 52 years old next month and is among the oldest male hippos in North America. This is the parents' 4th baby together, and fun fact, the biopark says at birth, hippos can weigh around 50 pounds or more. What a sweet little angel to add to our biopark. Very anxious to hear what the name is. The internet just also seems to love baby hippos. I believe it was Fiona that took the world by storm a handful of years ago. Then you had, is it Mudang, I think was the other one. They're just so adorable and cute. And so we're very happy that the new little calf is here safely and that Karen is doing well. And a happy early birthday to Mo, gonna be 52. Very impressive. All right, the state's corrections department is now entering a new partnership with Northern New Mexico College, offering inmates the chance to earn electrical theory certificates. So the new vocational program will teach participants the basics of electrical work and create a foundation for inmates to pursue advanced certification or an associate's degree in the field. The first cohort is made up of 12 students who will meet with their instructor weekly for 9 weeks. The NMDC currently offers more than a dozen vocational programs across all 8 state prisons. This is fantastic. This is a constructive use of their time. While they are serving, their sentence behind bars, they're going to be able to, upon release, come back into society, have something, to look forward to on the other side, hopefully a job opportunity or career opportunity for them once they are released. So, yeah, very good for them to get involved in that. All right, if you are looking for something to do, here are some local events that are happening around New Mexico. One half of the popular Two Bears, One Cave podcast will be in the Metro for a different kind of talk. Actor and comedian Bert Kreischer is performing his signature shirtless skits at Route 66 Casino. The jokes will commence on Saturday at 7. Right now, tickets are kind of pricey. They're going for $110. But if you are a Bert Kreischer fan and you haven't seen him, you really should. He is fantastic. And while Bert is sure to draw a crowd, you can expect no less from what's sure to be an energized crowd at Isotopes Park. On Sunday, you can watch your New Mexico United take on Oakland Roots FC. The action kicks off at Rio Grande Credit Union Field, at 7 p.m. Game tickets are going for around $23, much more affordable than Bert. All right, if you've been thinking about upgrading your tech, getting back into a fitness routine, or finally finding a way to make cleaning your home a little easier, you are in luck. Alyssa Bergamini is standing by with the best products at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini. Take out your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big. If you're ready to capture memories, stay fit, let your home clean itself, and plan for your future, then you're going to love this lineup. First up, the Canon EOS Rebel T7 DSLR camera 2-lens kit. Whether you're shooting family portraits or scenic landscapes, this bundle has everything that you need. The 18-55mm lens is perfect for everyday photos, while the 75-300mm telephoto lens brings you right into all the action. You get stunning clarity, rich color, and the quality Canon is known for, all in one easy-to-use camera. Now let's talk fitness and focus. Meet the Fitbit Charge 6 fitness tracker. This smart tracker keeps your heart rate accurate even when you're using gym equipment. It connects with your favorite Google apps for seamless navigation as well as notifications, and it comes with a 6-month premium membership so you can access guided workouts, mindfulness sessions, and advanced health metrics. 2 band sizes are included also for a perfect fit. Next up, the iRobot Roomba 105 is about to make cleaning so effortless. This robot vacuum empties itself for up to 75 days, uses powerful suction to grab dirt and pet hair, and navigates with precision using LiDAR technology. It cleans in neat rows and handles both carpets and hardwood floors with ease, so you'll spend more time living and less time cleaning. Now let's talk about something even more important, your future. With inflation rising and interest rates uncertain, many Americans are looking for safer ways to protect their retirement savings. One option gaining attention, gold IRAs. Money.com has done the research for you, comparing the top gold IRA providers in the country. And getting started is simple. Open an account, move funds from your existing retirement account, and choose your metals stored in a secure IRS-approved vault. Visit Money.com or scan the QR code now to see their top-rated gold IRA companies. Let's take one last look at today's products and services. Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan the QR code and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. I have seen on social media people getting creative with the Roomba around this time. They put like a little ghost on top. So when the Roomba kind of floats around the room cleaning, it looks like a little ghost. It's quite funny. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on our website, which is always on krqe.com. All right, up next, are you looking for motivation or workouts to help you prepare for the APD Academy? If so, we have an event for you that is a great place to start. We're talking with APD about their Fit to Serve event and how it's helping to physically prepare those future cadets. First, though, we're going to give you a look inside our New Mexico Living Green Room.
The County Line is the proud loft sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Have you ever thought about serving the community as a police officer, but maybe don't know where to start? Starting with your physical fitness is a great place to begin, and to help make sure that you are on the right track when it comes to that, the Albuquerque Police Department is putting on a Fit to Serve event. So to give us the details on what participants are in store for and of course how they can sign up, we're joined by Detective Tim Wolfbrandt from the Albuquerque Police Department. Detective, thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Obviously, there's a lot that goes into being an Albuquerque police officer, and one aspect of that is the physical aspect of it. You have to do a physical fitness test and just kind of keep up with that throughout your tenure as an officer. That can be intimidating. So you guys are hosting a Fit to Serve event. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, so we recognized pretty early on that one of the parts of the process for becoming a police officer that's often really intimidating is the physical fitness aspect.
Yes.
So when we looked at that, what we wanted to do with this Fit to Serve program is just give applicants an opportunity, low pressure, just to come in, work out with us, ask questions, and ultimately, hopefully, we can make you feel more confident going into that fitness test, that you know what you're doing. We can give you fitness advice.
See, and that's fantastic. Hearing from the people who have been through the fitness test themselves, who keep up with their physical fitness day in and day out for the job, that must, like you said, be less intimidating and kind of give people a better perspective. Who is kind of an ideal candidate for something like this Fit to Serve event?
Yeah, so for a lot of the positions that we're hiring for, out of those positions, the Albuquerque police officer is going to have the highest fitness standards. So we really want to focus on getting those that are interested in becoming police officers with us into this program.
Okay, so this is something that people can go to prior to applying to be a police
Well,
officer?
so we'd like to have at least a qualified interest card
I got
for you
you.
to do the program.
Okay.
But no pressure. If you want to withdraw it, you absolutely can. But we'd like you to at least submit your interest card so that we can start getting you into the program.
Of course. Yeah, Detective, what do you think it is about the physical aspect that is intimidating for future police officers?
I think there's a lot of anxiety about not really knowing what to expect with it,
Yeah.
and perhaps already kind of thinking that you don't really have what it takes. So we just want to take a little bit of that edge off. We'll have our staff there that can answer questions and actually give you like advice on how to improve your physical
Yeah.
fitness so you can pass that test.
Absolutely. As somebody that did have to do the APD physical test, that was a very humbling experience. And it gave me a lot of respect for what you guys have to put yourself through, both, mentally and physically to be, sharp for the job. When is this Fit to Serve event, most importantly?
Yeah, so our first one that we're going to be holding is this coming Monday,
Okay.
the 20th. We're going to have it at 6 p.m. and it'll be at our Albuquerque Police Academy at 5412 2nd Street Northwest.
Fantastic. Did someone need to register? Do you just show up?
Yes, like I
Okay.
said, we'd like you to at least submit your interest card, get it qualified, and then we'll send out a registration link. You fill out the registration link, and then if you do have any questions, of course, give us a call and we can help you out with that. But if you don't receive that registration link, we'll also just give us a call. We'll send it to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Detective, what advice would you give to somebody who's maybe watching this interview that is contemplating that career in law enforcement, but is maybe a little hesitant? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, so I think this actual program is going to be a great way to maybe take that edge off. It's low pressure. Just come and meet with us. We'll do it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But ultimately, it's going to be that opportunity to come in with some other people that maybe feel the same
Yeah.
as you do and are a little apprehensive. So we can talk about what your concerns are. And then if you are ready, then we're going to help show you the next steps and what the process will look like along the rest of the way.
Amazing. And then you're going to have those professionals there to help you if you're, almost there to be ready. And then
Yes.
you'll have that professional guidance as well. Where do we go online to learn a little bit more?
Yes, so please just go over to our website, apdonline.com. You can also call us at 505-343-5040. And follow us on our social media because we're going to also be posting a lot of our workouts going forward. So
Nice.
yes, this is once a month, but we will weekly be putting workouts out that you can actually follow on your own and keep that fitness going outside of our programs that we do.
That's key too, right? You can
Yeah.
show up to the monthly event, but you've got to stay consistent with it when you're,
Right.
not at that event. Detective Wolprant, thank you so much for being here
Yeah,
today.
thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, please head over to krqe.com. Click on that New Mexico Living tab. Still ahead, a New Mexico organization will be holding a special celebration in honor of all New Mexicans. We're going to sit down with officials from the Coronado Historic Site to discuss their upcoming event, highlighting all the diverse cultures within the land of enchantment. Stick around for that.
Goodwill of New Mexico is the proud coffee mug sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Celebrating the diverse cultures of New Mexico, Fiesta of Cultures is an annual event at the Coronado Historic Site in Bernalillo that features a variety of performances, vendors, and family-friendly activities. There are so many things that make this annual experience so special, and we're going to learn a little bit more about it today. So we're joined by Jessica Coyle and Patricia Fernandez, highlighting Fiesta of Cultures and what attendees are in store for. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
This sounds like a very exciting event for the community to come out and just learn about New Mexico, learn about different cultures. Tell us a little bit about Fiesta of Cultures. Give us an overview on what this event
Yeah,
is.
absolutely. So it's, as you said, it's a yearly event that we do. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have a variety of performances from different groups from our local area. We have things like the Wheels on Wonder bus from the state that highlights some of the history of our lovely state.
Yeah.
We'll have tours of the site, all different kinds of things like that.
Lots of stuff to look forward to. Why is it so important that we host an event like this every year, just highlighting what makes New Mexico so special?
Like you said, I mean, we're part of the state historic sites, and I think it's an important part of our history and culture. You hear a lot about, different Native groups that we have in our state, but we also include some Hispanic performances of all different kinds of variety. This year we have an East Indian dance group. We also have the Albuquerque LGBTQ square dance group is coming
That's
to
cool.
perform. So it's just such a variety of things in our local community that not everybody knows about.
Exactly, kind of shining a light on some of those hidden gems that we have, right? And it sounds like a full afternoon of fun, but also an opportunity to learn, which is really very cool as well. I want to talk more about the unique performances. What can we look forward to in terms of entertainment?
Yeah, so as I said, we're having Troupe the Academy of Dance and Music that does different varieties of East Indian dance. We have the Jemez Dance Troupe that's going to come perform Eagle Dance. We have the LGBTQ square dance group, the Wild Bunch, and we also have Mataggart Irish Dance, and then Felix y los Gatos will be doing some music, and we have Conservation Carnival, so you can also learn a little bit about the science and ecology in our bosque.
That is a lot to look forward to in a short amount of time.
A lot, yes. And just a heads up about the Jemez Pueblo Dance Group. They are scheduled at 10:15 in the morning. So if you want to come out and see them, get there early.
Yeah,
get there
it's
early.
It's a full day, and all the way through solid performances till we have Felix y los Gatos at 2:30.
Amazing. Yeah, when is this happening?
This Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And admission is $10 for adults. Youth 16 and under are free, so our Friends of Coronado and Jemez Historic Site and Museum of New Mexico members and tribal members. So we hope that everyone will come join us.
Yeah, this is a community-wide event, right? You're asking everyone to come out, to have some fun, learn a little bit, be entertained. There's a wide variety of things going on all afternoon. How long is it going from 10 to when?
10 to 4.
10 to 4,
And
okay.
we're also going to offer, tours of the site if anybody has never been. That includes going into our Kiva. Patricia's one of our
One of the docents, and the Kiva is amazing. It has wonderful recreations of murals or frescoes that were rediscovered during the 1930s excavation of the site. So it's quite a pleasure and a privilege to get to go down and see these recreations inside the Kiva.
What a beautiful thing to get to kind of see, to walk through and just kind of experience firsthand. It very, very special. Why, if someone has ever been to this event, why is this year the right year to go, to finally make it out there?
Like I said, we just have such a wide variety of performers. It's a chance to learn about people in our local community. And I think, it's a great time for families. We're going to have all different kinds of activities and different things you can try.
A lot of stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, we'll also have the Conservation Carnival there, and they focus on trying to teach us all how to better interact and coexist with the environment.
So important.
So that would be a very fun activity. They have, crowd interactive things going on when they present. So that's going to be a very fun activity also.
Just a lot to look forward to from start to finish, a family-friendly event, which is always a great time. Is there a website we can go to learn a little bit more?
Yeah, I would suggest going to nmhistoricsite.org. You can pre-purchase tickets for the event and learn more about the schedule for the day.
Sounds like it's going to be a great time happening this Saturday, guys. Go and get your tickets. Be a part of the afternoon. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, head over to krqe.com and click on that New Mexico Living tab. Just ahead, dash, donate, and adopt. Every year, Animal Humane New Mexico hosts the state's largest party for pets, and now they're actually moving that party to the spring. We're talking with Animal Humane New Mexico about Doggy Dash and Dawdle 2026 and what makes it so special for both pets and humans. Stick around.
Garcia Subaru is the proud pet pick sponsor for New Mexico Living.
It's time for the Garcia Subaru Pet Pick, so let's meet our pet of the day by saying hello to Blanca. Blanca is a 13-year-old half-hairless Chihuahua mix that belongs to Jen Montoya. Jen says that Blanca is a happy little girl and that Blanca doesn't bark, but rather grunts like a little piglet. I would love to have an audio clip of that. I would love to hear what that sounds like. Jen, thank you so much for sending in your picture. Guys, if you'd like for us to feature your pet, it's very simple. Head over to krqe.com and click on the New Mexico Living tab, then click on the Send Us Your Pet Pics tab. Tell us all about your pet, and of course, hit submit. Our friends over at Animal Humane work hard to provide many resources for thousands of pets and their owners every single day. One event that plays a huge role in them being able to offer those resources is their Doggy Dash and Dawdle. And next year, there's going to be a big change happening to the event. So joining us today to give us all those details is Madison Beets, the Associate Director of Marketing over at Animal Humane New Mexico. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Look at this sweet baby. I'm just so distracted. He is so. Hi, buddy.
I know, he says I
Who
would
did you
love to jump up and give
bring?
hugs. So
Hi.
I brought Tom Hardy.
Of course you did.
And he is very aptly named because he is handsome, he is charismatic, and he is only getting better with age.
I love it.
Tom Hardy is approximately 6 years old. He is an American Bulldog Boxer mix, and he is the sweetest boy. He has been in our care for over 90 days now. We actually rescued him and several of his other friends from the Humane Society of Lincoln County down Ruidoso when they were experiencing that major flooding several months back. And unfortunately, he has been with us since.
Too
he
long.
is social, he's affectionate, he loves giving kisses, he enjoys the company of other dogs. It's important to note that we do believe he has a previous shoulder injury, potentially from a former car accident, maybe being hit by a car or some other traumatic injury to that shoulder. It doesn't seem to bother him in the day-to-day. Sometimes he can get a little stiff or limpy, so he's never going to be an endurance runner or long-distance hiker, but he's more than happy to be a couch potato and lay next to you while you feed him cheese.
Which he so deserves. He deserves all the cheese. He has been such a sweetheart since being here this morning. I'm sure making tons of friends on his way over to the set. Where can we find Tom Hardy for adoption?
Yes, he has made so many friends here this morning. We're always so grateful for our friends here at KRQE who are very welcoming. But how could you not love this boy?
Baby.
Tom Hardy is available for adoption at Animal Humane New Mexico's main campus location. And he is smart, he's available for adoption, he is ready to go home, and you can donate to adopt. So give $0, $5, we don't mind as long as you're giving him a loving forever home.
That forever loving home is what matters, absolutely, Madison. So Doggy Dash and Dawdle, we talk about it every year. It's your biggest fundraiser, and it's an absolute blast. It's moving to 2026 springtime. Tell us about this move.
Yes, so this is going to be the first dash in the spring.
Love it.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. As you know, this year we are doing Montezuma Ball, partnering with Mandy's Farm, which is very exciting, but that would be just a few short weeks after we traditionally have posted our Doggy Dash and Dawdle. Right. So to ensure that our guests experience the best Doggy Dash and Dawdle that they can have, we have decided to move it to the spring. It'll be on Sunday, March 15th. So it'll be nice and cool, hopefully some nice little spring sun coming out, but it's gonna have all of the dash fun that you know and love. We have canine contests, like the costume contest, best trick, the dash, which is a 5K walk or run, dog friendly.
Love it.
Of course. And then we also have a 1 mile walk. So if you want to just casually stroll, I think Tom Hardy would be more of a dawdler, as I know I am. But it's all of the events that you know and love at Doggy Dash, food trucks, beer garden, and of course 100% of those funds come back to help pets in our care, just like sweet Tom Hardy here.
Yeah, Madison, I really want to hammer home how important that is, that these funds really go towards the life-saving work that you guys do every single day. Can you expand on that, just how important this fundraiser is to the overall ability for Animal Humane to do their work?
Absolutely. Doggy Dash and Dawdle is Animal Humane New Mexico's largest annual fundraising event, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for pets in need in Albuquerque and of course across the state. As you know, we help pets from Ruidoso, we help pets from northern and southern New Mexico, all parts that we can effectively impact. And we, being a private nonprofit organization, do not receive any city, state, or federal funding. So every dollar judiciously raised or donated by our community helps pets like Tom Hardy. He's been in our care for over 90 days. That's already thousands of dollars of funds that we have incurred to care for him and to ensure that he has a long, happy life, that he's got vet care, that he's able to go out and fetch some fun in our foster program, receive those nutritious meals, twice daily walks, and all of the love, care, and attention he needs. And Tom Hardy is just one of thousands of pets that we care for annually. So when you add that up, it's a lot to keep our operation going, and we rely so much on our community. So if you can't adopt, consider dashing, donating, and supporting our cause. Or, of course, if you can adopt, you're helping 2 pets in our care or in the community, because by adopting one, you're making space for another that needs that help, just like sweet Tom Hardy.
Yeah, absolutely. Adoption is obviously the goal, right? We want to get these pets into those forever loving homes, give them those, you know, homes that they so rightfully deserve. But not everybody is in a space where they can adopt, and so donating is going to be the next best thing to really help you guys, correct?
Exactly. So any donation that you can give, even if that's $5, if that's giving up your Starbucks once a week, that makes a huge difference in allowing us to vaccinate, sterilize, provide those nutritious meals, and give these pets the housing, love, care, and attention they deserve until they can find those loving forever families.
Look at this sweet boy. Who would not want to bring him home and love on him for forever? He's so adorable. Madison, when is the Doggy Dash and Dawdle, and how do we register?
Yes, so you can register online at animalhumanenm.org/dash, or you can just go to our website, animalhumanenm.org, and it's right there on the homepage. You can find the link to register.
Perfect.
And of course, you can always donate for Dash as well. You don't even have to register. If you are unavailable to attend, you can just donate to support our cause or create a fundraiser and encourage your community to get involved.
Yes.
But you can also learn more about Tom Hardy on our website or any of our fun activities going on at Animal Humane NM on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of the good stuff. And Doggy Dash and Dawdle is going to be on Sunday, March 15th, so be sure to mark your calendar and join us at Balloon Fiesta Park.
It's going to be perfect, guys. It'll be here before you know it, too, so register, go out, support, donate. I know there's someone watching this that wants to bring Tom Hardy home. Give him that sweet, forever loving home that he deserves. Madison, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Are you just the best boy?
He is.
He's like, yes, I am. All right, guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, head over to krqe.com and click on the New Mexico Living tab. Stay with us. There is more New Mexico Living after the break.
Albuquerque Florist is the proud set flowers sponsor for New Mexico Living.
With New Mexico being the birthplace of the atomic bomb, it only makes sense that our state's national labs are also responsible for monitoring other potential nuclear tests anywhere on the planet. And as Sandia and Los Alamos National Labs bring a decades-long chapter of deterrence to a close, they're gearing up to launch next-gen technology aimed at keeping our planet safe from nuclear escalation. Chad Brummett has that story on this week's New Mexico Frontiers.
This is the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. What you're looking at is a 50-megaton thermonuclear blast known as the Tsar Bomb. It was tested on October 30th of 1961 by the Soviet Union at Novaya Zemlya, a remote location more than 1,100 miles north of Moscow. It was 1,500 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima in 1945 and sparked an urgent need for the Partial Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which was finally enacted in 1963. That ban prohibited above-ground testing of nuclear weapons across the globe as these new super bombs raced toward unimaginable destruction. That same year, Sandia and Los Alamos National Laboratories embarked on a mission to monitor atmospheric testing of nuclear weapons, a mission that is still active today.
We've been involved with building payloads for satellites that look for nuclear detonations to basically make sure the U.S. has a capability for monitoring for treaty violations. So we've been doing this for a long time, over 60 years, and we fly a payload on every GPS satellite.
The Global Burst Detection System is just part of the United States Nuclear Deterrence Program. On board the nation's array of GPS satellites is a system of sensors that can detect and record both primary and secondary signatures of a nuclear blast.
The technology has changed over time, but basically we have optical sensors, we have radio frequency sensors and X-ray sensors that look for the different emanations that might come out of a nuclear explosion.
Sandia delivered the final system of the Triple IA series in May of 2025, paving the way for the next generation of tools to launch in 2027. According to scientists at Sandia, they have been developing this new Triple IF system with LANL for more than a decade. Of significance on the new design is SITES, which stands for Spectral Imaging Geolocation Hypertemporal Sensor. This new technology will offer the, quote, megapixel density optical sensor, giving a sharper eye in the sky, which will produce greater analytics for scientists and defense teams here on Earth.
We're a big part of the non-proliferation community, nuclear non-proliferation, and so we're basically trying to provide that capability as part of the overall nuclear deterrence for the nation.
In the shadows of the Cold War, new potential nuclear threats have surfaced over the years, and Sandia and Los Alamos will be able to provide state-of-the-art tools that can detect even low-yield testing, in the hopes of ensuring a future without, as President John F. Kennedy referred to, a nuclear sword of Damocles.
Hanging by the slenderest of threads, capable of being cut at any moment by accident or miscalculation or by madness.
Sandia and Los Alamos as national labs, we're really proud to support the mission and provide capabilities for the country, provide a good service for the nation, and we expect this mission to continue to endure for decades, and so we're really happy to be a part of it.
For New Mexico Frontiers, I'm Chad Brummett.
Scientists at Sandia say they're typically working a decade ahead of schedule on technology, and the new program will be able to detect even the smallest signatures of atomic testing. All right, still to come. We hope your sweet tooth is ready. That's because we'll be talking to a local business that specializes in crepes. After the break, we're speaking to the owner about how the store came to be, as well as highlighting some of their best items. Stay with us.
Slim Chickens is the proud kitchen sponsor for New Mexico Living.
All right, guys, our next guest is serving up some unique sweets to customers here in the Duke City. We are, of course, talking about Crepe Brulee, who are known for their amazing crepes that are served in a Japanese style. So today, we are talking with the owner of the sweet shop, Crepe Brulee, Ahmad Mahdi. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Crepe Brulee, love the name, very memorable. Tell me all about your shop.
Yes, Crepe Brulee is awesome. We basically took things that exist, like ice cream, creme brulee, and crepes, and just found a different way to serve it. The literal gist is that we do creme brulee crepes, and that's how we got the name Crepe Brulee.
It's creative, it sounds intriguing, the name is enough to get me to come through the doors. What makes you guys different from other crepe places around town?
Oh man, we are different on different. We basically do creme brulee crepes that are rolled in a cone shape. It's a Japanese way of serving a crepe.
Okay.
That's probably the biggest difference. Crepes are traditionally flat on a plate. We roll ours into almost like an ice cream cone, but all the good stuff are in the middle, coming right out the top.
So talk to me about a creme brulee crepe. What is this creation?
Yeah, so creme brulee traditionally, you may already know, is served in a bowl with the creme or pastry cream, sugar on top, and then we torch the sugar.
Okay.
Rather than a bowl, we just do it on top of the crepe that we rolled into that Japanese style cone.
Beautiful. So the whole thing is edible. You're not like just scraping the sides of the bowl hoping to get the last bit. You can enjoy all of it. We've got some video there on the screen of what you guys are serving up. Why crepes? What made you want to go into like crepes as opposed to a traditional pancake or waffle?
Man, good question. One, they're a little bit faster and easier to make.
Okay.
But two, we have had a few crepe places in Albuquerque in the last like 7 years or so, and they come and go. There's about 2 or so that remain in Albuquerque that are a little more on the full-scale restaurant base.
Okay.
But there was nothing that gave us more of like maybe contemporary, as not the best word, but something that's quick, in and out, that took some of your favorite desserts of fancier restaurants and found a way to offer it to Albuquerque in a way more fast and easier way.
Well, it sounds like a boutique experience too, like something
Definitely.
that you're not going to get anywhere else, which is really very special. How have you guys worked to build your loyal customer base beyond just the great food that you serve?
Oh man, of course the great food is important, but our
Yes.
customer service, I would say that's the biggest driving factor. When people leave Crepe Brulee, not only do they love the food, but they love the staff, they love everything about their experience, they love how clean the shop is, and especially how attentive we are to all of our guests at every time.
That matters. That's what's going to keep them coming back, right? If they feel like they were welcomed, they weren't just a number, they weren't just a person in the shop, but they were someone you guys care about, that's important. What are some things that people maybe don't know about the menu?
Oh man, so we do change 2 menu items out every month.
That's cool.
A lot of the times it's seasonal based, and sometimes it's even customer recommendations. Although we've had some bad recommendations here and there, we've had some really great ones that we'd like to throw in. We also have a secret menu where we've taken some things off the menu that are not physically on the menu now, but we still have all the ingredients to make. So some customers still get their little secret thing, even if we rotate the menu.
People love a secret menu. They feel like they know
They do.
something somebody else doesn't, and they're like in on it. I
It's
love
so
that.
true.
That's fun. It keeps people coming back too, trying something different every single time. If people haven't been to Crepe Brulee, what would you say to them to kind of give them a gist of what you're all about before they walk through your doors?
Oh man, yeah. If you're looking for something different, if you're looking for something tasty and unique at a hospitable place, basically a location where you can relax from all the stress that you go through in your own personal life, and you have a couple minutes and something fast, you come to Crepe Brulee, you enjoy your crepe, you enjoy your time there, and you might leave a little bit happier than maybe when you walked in.
I certainly hope you do. I imagine that they will. If people can't come to you though, but they want to have Crepe Brulee, do you do catering or pop-ups?
Yes, good question. So currently we do catering. We could even deliver if it's an order size big enough. And then here this coming winter, we are so glad to announce we're going to start having a truck to where we're able to do pop-up events. So like anniversaries, baby showers, basically any event that you would like a unique sweet treat that nobody has seen before, then we are the people for you.
I love that. You can bring all the delicious stuff to people if they're not able to make it to your space. I have to ask,
Yes.
do you have a favorite menu item?
Actually, mine is. It's a play on our banana Biscoff. It's like a banana pudding crepe.
Oh.
We just add Biscoff to it. The menu item itself is super good as is. I do a little tweak. If you're ever at the shop and you ask any of the staff members for the Ahmad special, they will definitely know what to do with that.
That sounds delicious. If someone's never had a crepe before and they come into Crepe Brulee, what would you recommend their first experience be? What should they try?
Oh man, definitely the banana Biscoff.
Okay.
That's for sure. But the Very Berry is also probably the most popular. It's a citrusy sweet compared to my salty sweet.
Okay.
And it's definitely gonna give you just kind of a blast for a taste. But we have something for absolutely everyone on that menu.
I love that. Yeah, you've got salty, you've got sweet, you're covering everything there. Do you guys offer gift cards or anything?
Yes, we have gift cards. We have a loyalty program. We like to
Awesome.
give back as much as possible. We do a lot of like birthday rewards. You can get half off menu items. Basically any reason we have to celebrate, from random days of the year to even just our customers, we got you guys covered.
I think that is incredible. All right, Ahmad, very important. Where are you located?
Of course, the important question. We're at 6001 San Mateo Boulevard Northeast. It's right across the street from Cliffs Amusement Park.
Oh, very easy place to find you guys. You guys have been open for a little more than a year. Huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Where do
Thank
we
you.
follow you online on social media? I know people are going to want to keep up with you.
Yes, so we're on TikTok at Crepe Brulee. We also have a Facebook account as well, and Instagram is at The Crepe Brulee.
Important to put the in there. I learned why
Yes.
just before we came on air. So be sure to put the in there if you want to follow the correct page. Ahmad, thank you
Right.
so much for being here
Yes,
today
of course.
and
Thank
for
you.
feeding our sweet tooths here in the Duke City.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, of course. Guys, for more information on everything we just talked about, you can head over to krqe.com. Click on that New Mexico Living tab. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, guys, if you missed anything, you want to see more of today's show, it's very easy. Head over to krqe.com, click on the New Mexico Living tab. That is where you can look at our catalog of pet pics, interviews, links for our guest appearances, local events calendar, so much more. As we wind down today, I really just kind of want to reiterate to you guys the importance of donating to Animal Humane New Mexico. There are so many incredible animal organizations here in town. And if you are able to adopt, that is the best way that you can help them. But of course, if you're not in a space where you are able to adopt, but you want to help them continue to do the life-saving work that they do, donate, do their Doggy Dash and Dawdle. It's going to be in the spring. It's going to be a lot of fun. So just some food for thought there. Help our animals that are looking for those forever loving homes. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It'll be just me again tomorrow. So hopefully you will join me. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day.